What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Dating Plug. You see the title of this week's video. My summer fling is over. Listen, before we get started with this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Ladies, I have a very special announcement for you. My new ebook, Dating Secrets, How to Identify Good Men When Dating, is available now on Amazon.com. If you are new to the dating scene, if you are currently dating, even if you are in a relationship, this new ebook is going to be vital to you. This can be found again on Amazon.com. All the information will be provided to you in the description box below. Let's get started with this week's video. The girl I was somewhat seeing has gone back to her ex. They aren't officially dating, but it's obvious they are talking again. This mainly happened because I was going back to school, so our summer fling had to end. I noticed there was a slight shift towards the end of summer, and I couldn't put my finger on it, but it's now painfully obvious. I don't want the worst for her. It just doesn't seem like a couple who has broken up before can stay together again. At least in my experience, it didn't work out. Maybe temporarily, but the problems in the relationship before usually always resurface. But again, no couples are the same. Now at this point, I am a bit hurt. So usually the best route for me to do is to delete them completely. Out of sight, out of mind usually works best. But at the same time, that is a bit aggressive for someone I didn't date. They are single, by the way, and I can always leave their door open if she wants to see me again. Do you think it's best if I just delete her completely? In my opinion, yes. But before we get to that, let me start off by saying this. I'm not sure as if you understand what a summer fling is, but I'm going to explain it to you very briefly. A summer fling is just something that two people have going on. They're interacting with one another. They are possibly hanging out, having fun, doing whatever, and it's not going to possibly go any further. It's only going to happen during that short period of time. So I have no idea what you expected out of the summer fling. I don't know if you expected for this to go any further, if you wanted to date this young lady and possibly go into a relationship, but that doesn't seem as if that was the case. It seemed as if it was just something for you all to just hang out and have fun during that period of time. Now, I believe that she was possibly talking to her ex during the entire summer. I don't think this happened because you just all of a sudden went to school. I think that line of communication was open during the summer, because usually what happens is when a couple breaks up, if it was the other person's fault, if they truly want to get that person back or seem as if they want to get that person back, they're going to do any and everything to try to get in contact with that person. If it's via text, if it's by calling them, or whatever the case may be. And I just believe this is what was happening during the summer, whether she was with you or not. You're not with her 24/7, so you don't know what she's doing in between those times when you guys are not hanging out. And as far as you getting hurt, what happened was you started to like this young lady more and more. The more you got to spend time with her, the more you interacted with her, your feelings became involved during this summer fling. And so you were hoping that, you know what, maybe after this summer fling, you know what, we could probably date. We can possibly get into a relationship. But that's probably not what was going on in her mind. And you mentioned in the beginning that, you know, they're not dating, but they're just talking. But how do you know that? How do you know what the information that was given to you is true? How do you know they possibly didn't just rekindle what they had and got back into a relationship with one another? I mean, you don't know. To me, it seems as if this is a door that you should close. Like you mentioned in the letter, that usually when something like this happens, it's out of sight, out of mind. This is one of those cases, again, that it should be out of sight, out of mind. It happened during the summer, what you guys had going on, and now I think it's best that you move on with your life. Because think about it. Let's just say you get back with her. Who's to say that she won't still have that line of communication open with her ex? You don't know. So in my opinion, I think it's best that you move on. There are plenty other women out there that you can get to know, you can date, and see where things go. Don't get so caught up on one young lady, all right? So I hope this video, this dating advice, was very vital to you and anybody else that's possibly going through a similar situation. All right, talk to you all soon.